Good morning, students. Welcome to the history class. Today we will discuss about the exercises of the lesson Mesopotamian civilization, question answer. But before we discuss the question answer, I would like to tell you or discuss with you about the summary of the lessons. It is summarized, whole lesson is summarized in the last points that are given in the lesson, that is under the heading let's recall. Okay, let's recall. This is the summary of the whole lesson. This is the summary of the whole lesson. In this, there are number of points. How many points are there? There are around 10 points. 10 points, around 10 points are there, and in these points are very, very important. Surely there are other things also in this lesson which are not mentioned. But all the important points have been mentioned in this point. Number one is that Mesopotamian civilization, rather all the civilization, all the civilizations of the world all the civilizations took place during the Bronze Age, during the Bronze Age. So you remember the last age of the Stone Age is Bronze Age, or we call it Chalcolithic Age. Many people say Chalcolithic, but I prefer to say Chalcolithic Age. Chalcolithic Age. So there were number of, so you have 4 ages of the Stone Age. Remember, just recall class 5, the Stone Age. What are they? That is Paleolithic Age. Second one is Mesolithic Age. The third one is Neolithic Age, and the fourth one is Chalcolithic Age. So all this civilization took during this Chalcolithic Age. Okay, Bronze Age or Chalcolithic Age or the Metallic Age. Metallic Age, to make it common, because bronze was the second thing that man found. Bronze was the second metal that a human being found. First one was, what is the first one? Is that? Yes, copper. Yes, copper. And then came iron and all that. Okay. So I am not going into the science, but I am telling as the history. So first one is the bronze, and then first is the copper, and then next one is the bronze. Because of the use of the metal, there was more development took place faster than the earlier, like stone. Okay. Next one is the civilization. The next point is civilization is the state of an advance. So definition of the civilization. Okay, civilization. What is civilization? Civilization. What is civilization? Now I have told you can write Z or you can write S. S also. C-I-V-I-L-I-S-A-T-I-O-N. You can write and is correct. That is also correct. It's not wrong. Okay, this accepted. Next one is the, you know that this I am not going because it's very thing that we have learned the first time. Next one, Mesopotamian civilization flourished in the lower valley of Euphrates and is considered the earliest and the most advanced. This is the Mesopotamian civilization was the first, is considered as the first civilization. Number 3 is the Mesopotamian. Mesopotamian is the first civilization of the world. Okay. Next one is Mesopotamian first civilization. Mesopotamian society was divided into 3 classes. Yes, 3 levels of society. Number 1, 3 levels of society. It had 3 levels or layers, levels of society. 3 levels of society. Okay, 3 groups. You know that. First one is the priest and the king. Next one is the artisans and the noblemen. Artisans, then farmers, lower level. Okay. The last one is the slave. Yes, that also. Next one, we have discussed that one. Now, what type of society it was? By nature, society was patriarchal. And so you remember, patriarchal means father was the head of the family. Like today we have in our society. In our society also we have father is the head of the society. But I had asked you one state, name one state of India where matriarchal society is followed. Mother is the head of the family. Tell me the name. Next one, excavation sites divided that whole. This excavation found out that it was 3 divisions. What were the 3 divisions of the whole civilization? Number 1 is a sacred area, walled city, and mound. So next number is that I am just summarizing on one point I left. So excavation, the whole civilization was divided. Whole development of civilization was divided into 3 groups. Divided into three. Number 1 is the sacred area. Number B is walled city. And number C, the last one or third division of the whole development or whole construction of the whole area was city built was town planning. Town planning was this type of town planning, and that was mound area. We said ziggurat. In Indus Valley civilization, we will come to know as ziggurat. The raised platform, whole area was raised area, mound area, ziggurat. Okay, so that is what we will come to know later. Next one is the important achievements made was the mathematics. Achievements of the Mesopotamian civilizations. Mathematics was the very important thing. Next one is the architecture. Art and architecture. Architecture. And here also there were 3 things. There was A number, arches. arches. Number B, dooms. Dooms. It's not domes, it's a dooms. D-O-M-E-S, domes. It's not domes. Please don't read domes. It's a doom. D-O-O-M. But it is written D-O-M. Like or as a tomb. It's not tomb. T-O-M. It's not tomb. It's a tomb. T-O-M-B-E. Tomb. Tomb means burial ground. Ground where dead body is buried. And dome is the round shape of this. You have seen the mosque. All the mosques are made in that architecture. Dome. The Parliament House, our Parliament House is a dome structure. So that is called dome. The last one, the C number of architecture, the building was columns. 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 What is this columns? First column, second column. We have in the sitting area columns. You have learned in where? Mathematics and computer. In computer you have learned columns and lines. Columns and lines you will know. And so here columns. Columns mean what? Here in architecture, what is that? Columns means the pillars. Pillars, raised pillars. Okay. In our explanation I have done it, so that is reminding. This is columns of things. So next one, the last one is the occupation. Occupation. The occupation, 8 number, occupation. What was the occupation of people? Because it was very, very important. Occupations, there are number of occupations developed into. There were also the trade and transportation. Trade was there, business. Buying and selling of goods from among themselves and also with the countries, other civilizations. We have got in the archaeological evidences, we have seen some seals have been found of the Mesopotamian civilization in Indus Valley civilization. And so that says that there was a trade relationship between the civilizations. Okay, these are the things I wanted to tell you, dear children, and a number of things in between I have left 2 points or under 10 points we have discussed. So these are the things I wanted to tell you. Remember the civilization, why it is called early civilization, the first civilization, why it is known as the cradle of the civilization, Mesopotamian civilization known as the cradle of the civilization. Next thing that the other number besides the mathematical achievements, in the achievements there is also what is that important? The code of Hammurabi, code of law that was developed. Code of Hammurabi important in this lesson. That is the base of all the civil laws of the world. Code of Hammurabi, please read that. Okay, hope you have got something of it then. If you have learned all these things, then you have no problem in answering the questions what are there here it is given. Okay, so please go through it and do that. Thank you.